Hi Sagittarius, we are in that 5-day period after the full moon, your strawberry full moon, the full moon in Sagittarius, and this is such an important time. I don't know whether you listened to my last videos, but if you did, you might have pinned up your wishes and desires and dreams and put them on the window, as I do when it's a moon in Sagittarius. That's the time when it really is important to do that if you can. If you haven't listened to that video, then you've still got a day to possibly do that, but just ask the universe, ask the divine for what it is that will make you happy. I've pulled some cards here and it's really weird what's come up, Sagittarians, because they're very applicable to your planetary movements and what's happening for you as a zodiac sign. Of course, your other placements are also going to be very important. So, for instance, if you're a Pisces moon or a Pisces rising, you might love to go to the sea and you will need either the river or the sea to feed your soul every now and again. You might be a Scorpio and you will have a sort of different energy to a Sagittarius who doesn't have Scorpio in their chart. So we are all Sagittarians and we do act like the beautiful Sagittarians that we are: bubbly, bouncy, wise, caring, thoughtful, live our lives by karma, have a pure heart. But the other placements are very important, and I'm going to start doing readings in those, and I suggest you find out what your moon and what your rising is and read those as well, because they will be very closely linked to the Sagittarian spirit, because I am mostly a Sagittarius reader, but I do go with the other placements. I'm, for example, a Pisces moon and a Leo rising. So I've got 2 fire signs within me, but 2 of my signs, Sagittarius and Pisces, are mutables. So I'm a very strong mutable sign. I love change. I don't feel fixed, whilst an Aquarius who's a fixed sign might find it more difficult. So if you've got Aquarius in your chart or 2 fixed signs in your chart, you might find that you find it difficult to be fluid. But let's talk about this specific Sagittarius reading today, as we're in this very important 5-day portal of the moon. And this is a wonderful time for things to happen. But I got the tension card here. It has been a very tense time, and I've said it 100 times for Sagittarius. We've had the tensest of times, and most Sagittarians have experienced this, and it's mostly been on the love front, but also on financial restriction. So if this resonates with you, please take it. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't. But I know that from my comments that I'm resonating with a few people, and I hope that I'm helping you find your way, find your power, which is what it's all about. Get in tune with your higher self, get your divine feminine and divine masculine very balanced, whether you're a male or a female or whatever. To get your divine masculine and divine feminine at a 0 balance with each other is so important for your life to function properly, for your wishes to come true. And it's all about spiritual alignment, in my opinion. Now, Sagittarians, I've talked about it before, might have felt lonely. That's why we've got the tension card. Might have felt very sensitive and felt very alone. Their journey has been a very lonesome one and very desolate one. But they have started to find more strength. And I think it's at these times of being alone that we find that strength. We find our connection with our higher self. I certainly have. And we feel that loving embrace of the angels. Now, I've got some angel cards down here. I don't know if you can see them specifically with my video, but the angels have been asking you for this full moon, what do you desire? Let us know. We know, but we want to hear you shouting it. We want to hear you telling us what you would wish your purpose to be, what sort of partner you wish to have. If you watch that film Practical Magic with Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock, and she absolutely manifested her perfect partner and what he looked like, even through a letter she put in a postbox to nowhere, but it manifested, it went to the universe. He came to her town out of nowhere. He came to her town. So trust their trustworthy guidance. So we've got here, what do you desire from the angels? We've got here, we are giving you your trustworthy guidance. Write your wishes down for us to read. But we know in your head what you need. We know in your life what you need. We're going to try help you find your purpose, not try get you to find your purpose. And then we've got the entrepreneur here from the angels. They're saying you are going to be working for yourself, or you're going to have an entrepreneur creative tendency in this period that Pluto has moved into Aquarius. This is a very important time for you. The next 20 years are going to be very important, whatever your age. So here we've got Pluto and rebirth. Pluto moved into Aquarius and in March and changed everything from that old world, that old collective of collecting money, of being forthright, of being ruthless. Pluto's bringing in, of course, more technology. That's what Pluto's all about, but a change in compassion, a change in the creative being as important. You might have heard Rishi Sunak saying, we need more maths in school, we need more maths in school. Well, no, we've got enough maths. We've got enough people doing maths. We've got enough people doing technology. We need more literary people. We need more lovers of the universe. We need kinder spirits. We need more compassionate beings that can bring a rebirth to this world. More David Attenboroughs, more people, more activists, more people that are into conservation, more people that care about the bees, more people that want to light the fire of life, and who want to climb that mountain, who want to reach the peak, who want to be in tune with nature. So that's what we need. And that's what Pluto is setting about. Okay, so the angels are going to give you trustworthy guidance to your tense periods. They are going to say to you, I'm getting rid of the tension. Tell me what you want. I'm going to get it for you. What you desire is my command, and that's what's happening now. Funnily enough, we've got Pisces here, and that was such an important planetary move for you because Pluto moved into Pisces and has not Pluto. Pluto moved into Aquarius. Sorry. Saturn moved into Pisces, which is what you love, the influence of karma. Saturn is the Lord of karma, and Saturn moved into Pisces for 3 years, and people that deserve to get it will get it. Now, I know we should have that feeling of forgiveness in life, and we always help the people that need it most. But I am a great believer in you reap what you sow. And if you're a bastard, you get what you deserve. And I think Saturn is definitely at work now, rewarding those who need to be rewarded and getting those to feel what they've done to other people by its influence. And that's what karma is all about. You do to others what you would do to yourself. Now, in all this planetary movement, of course, Jupiter is so important to you. Jupiter is your planet, and it's come up twice here. Jupiter has come up twice, and it's the planet of abundance. It's the planet of expansion, and it's moved into your 6th house, which is your work a day, progressing in your work, progressing in your organizational skills, progressing in your leadership skills. Jupiter is giving you abundance. Look here, everything that's beautiful on a platter here, and the world, nature for you to travel, to look at, to have the money to see that, to feel it. So we've got Jupiter here, and Jupiter is granting you your wishes, bringing you your blessings, bringing you your good fortune in the 6th house, and that includes health. It will bring health issues to the fore. I talked about that in my last videos. And legs are the weakest point for Sagittarians, and so you may get some leg pain. I certainly have had knee pain, and Jupiter is going to bring those health issues to the fore so you can deal with them or put them right. Get all the surgeons in the world that have passed working on you. Tick tock, they're going to be working against the clock to do what they need. And they're teaching you more, or you are teaching other people. You are learning more. You're being more positive about yourself, and you're growing and expanding because of Jupiter. So we've got Jupiter twice, and we've got Jupiter in the 6th house. How incredible is it that these cards have turned up when they're so important to you? And Jupiter's going to give you the resources you need to move forwards and give you the rewards you need. Look at all those gold coins. Look at the apple, which is the fountain, the sort of foundation of life. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. I don't manage to eat an apple every day. But we've got the Cupid arrow through the apple as well. You're going to find love. You're going to be sharing that apple. Maybe you'll be in the Big Apple, New York. We've got the flowers of peace and happiness here. So lots and lots of resources are coming your way. And in the community, you're going to be very powerful, Sagittarius. You're going to make an impact on the community. It's like a spider's web, growing, developing in beauty, but in strength. No one's going to be able to pull that web away. And you are going to get the power, your power. You're finding your power to build that yourself. It's just going to happen. Now we've got the sun here, which is very important. The sun is going to shine on you. Leo season, here we go. So something great is going to happen in Leo season, abundance wise, I believe. And there's going to be a lot of time for exploration now, because you will have the finances to go where you need. You're on a progressive journey, Sagittarius, and you're going to put those entrepreneur skills in the community. Show what you're made of. As I said, Pluto's fighting for you. So is Mars and of course Jupiter. But we've got Gemini here, and it could be, and look, we've got the bees. This is an important period in life to show a caring attitude towards nature. Try step out into nature in the next few days, in this period of the full moon, the strawberry moon. But if you can set up flowers in your garden, I know that bees love the lupus and the lupin. I think it's the lupin. But if you set up flowers that bees love, lavender, they flourish on those, and they will tend to come to your garden. And the birds, the bees and the birds and the birds and the bees, and it's all going to be wonderful for you on that front, believe me. Let's take some more cards before I go to my tarot and see what comes up. So you've passed many days, Sagittarius, where you felt lonely and desolate. As I said, it's in those moments you've found your strength. And it's at those times you've been able to get in tune with the universe, with the angels, and with your higher self. And they have given you a sort of loving embrace, even though you haven't realized that. You have been getting their loving embrace. And it's saying, let your past go. A lot of your torment and sadness is laid in the past. And Sagittarians find it very hard to let a past lover go. a past lover can sit in a Sagittarian's heart for many, many years and take up that space which could be taken by someone else. Sometimes the universe will think that past person needed to grow, took them away from you because they weren't right for you at that time, or they took them away because they definitely were not right and needed to go. But maybe they rebuilt them, maybe they restructured them, maybe they helped them solve their problems, and they could come in as a different person. But if they can't come in as a different person, you cannot take the aspects of that past person that hurt you again. So it's saying, let your past go. And then you will open up your heart to new possibilities, or to that old person being a new possibility with strength and love. But between now and September, I said, where are we now? We're June, July, August, September. I said the number 4 is very important for you in one of my past readings. 4 hours, 4 days, 4 minutes, 4 weeks, 4 months. And that takes us to September. I think something really good is going to happen in September, between now and September, a sort of a surprise. And there's definitely going to be a shower of abundance for you, I think, in 2023, and whilst you're in the 6th house with Jupiter. Jupiter's in your 6th house in Taurus until May next year. I know that Jupiter was in your 5th house, which was your house of true love. And some of you might have got that, some of you might not. Some of you might have met a person who's going to come back and be quite important to you, because your 5th house ran up to about May the 10th, 16th. And I was hoping either your past person would come back renewed or a new person would step in. Some of you might have had that. I certainly met a person that, and I've had my heart break and hoped my past person would come back, but I've let go of that now because I don't think that person could make me happy. And I've grown in strength, and I've grown in a different way now that I might not suit that person now. I think my views of life and my views of spirituality and my elevation spiritually might scare them unless they actually can meet me on that level. But my new person, I think, has appeared. And so let's see if your new person has appeared in some way, either online or through just an encounter, and will appear back in your life at some point, or just as another passing meeting, because that could be a starting point. If not, someone very important is going to come in, Sagittarius, believe me. The universe does not want you to be alone. You know, like Noah's Ark, the animals went in 2 by 2, and we need 2 by 2. So, you know, they went in 2 by 2. We need twos. We need twos to connect, to strengthen, to be strong. That's becoming less and less in society at the moment, because the way things are going, people are feeling less connected to other humans, and they're spending more time alone. It's the way the social networking has gone, and people don't meet each other in public places so much. But we still need the human touch, and a meal for one and sex for one isn't as good as a meal for 2. So that whole expanse of stars, planets that makes the cosmos, that makes the universe, the galaxies, they're not going to leave you alone. You have a plan laid out for you, like everyone. Everyone has their plan, all depending on their karma, all depending on their spiritual elevation. Let's take a few cards for Sagittarius, please, rather than me just go on and on and on. So what's yours will never pass you by. Here we've got sensuality. What did I tell you? We all need more than that. Meal for one. And it's coming. It's coming. Look. Look. Your body's strengthening. You're growing. And the other person is growing. And you're going to be looking and feeling very sensuous. very sensuous indeed. So if you find yourself feeling alone, if you think life has passed you by or time is running out, your angels will guide you. The universe will guide you to the tranquil waters of hope, to love, to meaningful relationships. So as the universe, will you surround me with people who will support me and encourage me along the way? Will you return to sender to the haters, the bad wishers they've wished on me? Those are the things we need to ask for. Look here, we've got foresight, that third eye, that you have this enormous foresight at the moment, and you're as peaceful as the leopard, but yet as strong as the leopard. And nature is definitely becoming so important to you, Sagittarius. If I'm resonating with you, look, you're all green. You're green as nature with flowers in your hair. I talked to you about the fairies last month being so influential in your makeup, in the way you are moving forwards. And here we've got the best of nature, the beautiful white flowers in your hair. You're planting them, you're helping them grow. We've got the mountains showing your strength. You're climbing the mountain to the pinnacle, but you're green because you are in tune with nature. And here we've got the leopard. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. I'm nice and peaceful here, but I will get you if you try to get me. And here we've got the dragon's blood, the third eye. It's so important. You can see things now that you could never see before. And we've got the stars, and we've got the moon, and we've got the sun, we've got the cosmos protecting you, surrounding you, and the flow. The flow of your plans and dreams. They're the swirling around the trunk of that tree. And the trees, you know, they all talk to each other under the ground. Some people don't understand this, but I do, because I'm very in tune with nature, and I've brought my son up on David Attenborough, on nature, on forests, on woods, on seashores, and we've always looked for what has brought us peace and tranquility, and that's what makes you the person you are and brings you the happiness you need. There's more to it than just materialism, although of course we want abundance for you, Sagittarius, because that's the way you can move forwards. So commit yourself to your wishes, release your wishes to the angels, to nature. I said the fairies were only here for you in May, but they're not. They're staying longer. They really want to help you because they are nature's tools, and nature's so important to us now. The people that love nature, the people that understand the plight of the birds that are extinct and the bees and that they need homes, they're the ones that are going to flourish. They're the ones the universe is going to empower. Initiation. Our last card. Look, I've got the birds there for you. I've got the birds there for you. I've got a heart there for you. The birds love what you do for them. If you feed the birds, they love it. Heart, love is coming your way. And you're initiating this through your dreams, through your wishes, through your conversations with the divine, with the universe, with the fairies and the angels, and you're going to get such beautiful things happening. I can't wait. That the next 4 months are going to be very, very lovely for you, Sagittarius. I really hope you're going to be writing that down in my comments. When you think about the universe and the creator of the universe, look, you're going to be very optimistic towards life right now, and you're going to develop a sense of optimism, and you're going to believe in the greater good of the universe. When you think that the universe, the planets, the stars, someone owns that, someone created that, they're powerful enough to create that. They're powerful enough to give you a life full of love. Look at that. I've got love for you spelled out. So trust your optimism, trust your belief, and you will get the abundance you deserve, both in love and both in the energy is gaining momentum. That card wanted me to pull it forward. So the energy for you is definitely gaining momentum. And I believe in that saying, what goes around comes around. So trust. You've had a lot of haters. You've had a lot of people not wanting you to do well. Well, they're going to be sucking eggs. Oh, yes, they are. So let's see, you've got a whole load of little cards here with messages. Your commitment is being tested. So if you are feeling, oh no, no one's going to ever help me, you're looking at the negative, it is being tested. Get out of that zone if you're in it. Get that optimism, get that belief, because remember what I've just said, someone who could create all those planets, all that sky, all those stars, the moon, the sun, will lift the weight of your shoulders. That's going to be an easy job compared to that creation. Here, expect powerful change. And it's a time to give to nature rather than to take. This is a collective message. The world has taken from nature. They've taken food from its ground. They've taken fruit from its trees, and they're not paying back. Well, now the people that will pay back to nature are going to be the luckiest people. A win-win outcome is forecast for you. Don't let your past hold you back. We've had that message twice now. So really think on about how you want your past to influence your future. Hold your vision. Hold your vision, the one you want for yourself, that powerful, beautiful life. If you want someone in particular, think about them all the time. They will get that connection. Emotions are running high for you and for someone that you think about. Let's take a few angel cards. I've mixed 2 decks. I think I'm going to... Yeah, I've mixed both my angel decks, which is good. Let's see what comes up, because I want to get onto my tarot quickly. The universe rewards those who love nature. The universe rewards those who believe in karma. The universe rewards those who live their life by karma. By what I do, what I want, I will do to others. I will give to others what I would give to myself. Those who love the poor, those in need, will be rewarded. I mean, that's a fine line. We can see people taking advantage of the benefit system, and you think, how can I love them? How can I respect them? I've got an issue with people like that next door who are just smoking cannabis in the garden and smoking all day and ruining my hair for the birds and the bees, and they don't work and they're just getting money in multitudes. And sometimes that is very frustrating. But at the same time, you have to feel sorry for people that have not got any sense. Here we've got joy. And of course, some people do have to live on benefits because they are invalids or they really need help. So by people taking advantage of the system, they're stopping the people who really need that help flourishing and getting on and being cared for. Those are the ones we need to care for, the people that really need our help. And the universe rewards people who care about the homeless, who care about people that are going through terrible plights with cancer. And, you know, the Macmillan nurses are amazing. People that have got dementia. My mum has dementia. And I just... the earth angels that are helping care for her at the moment, I just can't thank them enough. Here, Cupid's working for you, Sagittarius. Ask the universe, ask your saints, ask your angels, ask your fairies for your wishes. Do it today if you can listen to me. I think we've got up to the 8th of June. We've got longer, but this is when your requests are very powerful. And we are making steady progress, Sagittarius. See only love coming towards you. It's not going to be a bad love. It's going to be a real love, a caring love. And it will all happen at the perfect time. I've talked about timing. You can't rush things. If it's for you, it will come to you. But sometimes it can't come before the other person is ready. It can't come before you are equipped to cope with that new workload, until you have perfected those talents to show the world what you're made of. And listen. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen to us, believe in us, trust in us. And find the opportunity to forgive. If someone comes forward asking for forgiveness and they have elevated spiritually and they have a pure heart, forgive. Assertive. Be assertive in your quest. It's the time to move forward. We have that lighting of the fire. Light your fire like those Olympic runners. Light your fire and go. Let's do a few tarot cards for you, Sagittarius, before I finish this reading. And here we have the angel cards. I've pulled those. So let's take one of those to see what they're saying to you. My mermaids are going to come out in July now, not June. The angel of transformation. You are transforming, Sagittarius. You are transforming yourself in your power, in your progress. And the universe is conspiring in your favor as you're being blessed by the forces of nature. And your career path is illuminated with success and abundance. So the cosmos is giving you the victories. It's letting your voice ring out with your power, with your gratitude to what you already have, with your gratitude to what's coming, it's listening to the needs you have to become what you are. And you are so honest. And they're saying you are the people of honesty, Sagittarius. You really are. My beautiful Sagittarians, you really, really are the people of power, the people of honesty, the people of caring, the people of love. One more angel card flew right to my hand. The angel of patience. I think that's the greatest Sagittarius trait, patience. Yep, definitely. Okay, my mini tarot, which never lies to me and which gives me exact messages as to what's going to happen here. You're releasing the past. You're giving up on control, the past controlling you. You're accepting your future. Your fear of loss is going. You know that prosperity is coming. You're not fearing loss anymore. It's coming. It's coming with great abundance. And you're going to have success through your hard work, because you are a hard worker, Sagittarius. You've put a lot into your talents, your creativity, working behind the scenes. You've spent a lot of time alone. You're making great progress within a project, but you're also looking further afield now. You want to travel. You don't want to stay in isolation. You want to meet people. Yeah. those days of feeling unproductive, stuck or lost are going. You might be still feeling those, but they're going. They're going because the Wheel of Fortune is on your side, bringing you joy, bringing you love, bringing you happiness. And you're making the final push now with this full moon, this strawberry moon, which was yours. This strawberry moon was the luckiest moon for most of you in a long, long time. And it really wants 2023, early 2024, to be the pinnacle of your existence, to get you ready to cross those paths, to go into those paths with a certain someone. So you're going to meet someone on your path who is going to change things for you work-wise or love-wise. They're going to change the course of your life. There is going to be a fateful encounter very soon. It will be a life-altering experience, and I think it will happen any time in these 4 months. And here we've got the world at your feet. The world, you're in the middle of your journey. You are entering into this new world. So you've built up your strength, you've built up your power, you've built up your power tools, you've put your ideas down on paper. You might have written a book, you might have written poetry, you might have painted something, you might have done some acting. The world is opening up to you now. It's like a tapestry being sewn with the next part of your life. And the universe is the master storyteller. The divine is the master storyteller. So expect lots of new ventures coming your way with great puffs of smoke and clouds of wonder. So yeah, we're entering into a new season of blessings, Sagittarius. Believe what you have asked for is going to be a reality. Believe it's yours. Have faith in the divine. Believe it's yours. Believe your cups are going to be filled. Believe you're going to be overwhelmed by choice, which you are. Some of you might still be feeling let down, abandoned. Don't, because there'll be nothing but good news coming, but you have to lose that feeling of abandonment, that feeling of being emotionally depleted. Look to your future with relish now. Write down what you want, write down what you need, and let the universe answer your call. Now here I've got that old lover, old friend card again, so it could be someone stepping up for you. I keep always getting that. But be careful of conflict and competition. Be careful of the people that haven't got your greater good. You have had haters, but they are going to be left out in the cold because karma is going to knock them right out. It'll be like a punch on the nose. Yep, it will. Some of you may be getting your wish of that past person because that person was your soulmate, but keep that in mind. Don't allow it to be the same as it was. It has to have changed. But be careful in what you do. Be careful. Stay away from the people that are not good for you. You know who they are. Your third eye is very, very well developed now. But the most important thing, Sagittarius, is that you believe that what you asked for is possible, that you are getting what you asked for. And that person that's coming in, it will be a really important partnership, work-wise or love-wise. Ace of Swords, you're able to cut right through things, and you are the Queen of, or King of Pentacles. The Emperor is here with strength, and the Knight of Pentacles, more Pentacles, and the Chariot, which is the Fate card. Remember that fate is so important, the timing of fate, who is in your fate, who is in your life for your greater good. So we've got the Queen and the King of Pentacles, so both of you who you partner up with are going to be very strong, and you are going to take You know, you've been standing at the edge of a cliff for so long, not knowing whether to jump off into oblivion because you don't know what was at the end of the cliff, and you felt very sort of, and that divine force was watching you, wanting you to gain strength and to feel cared for and loved. But now you can, if you leap off the cliff, it's going to be into a greater world. It's not going to be because you didn't want to be on this world, in terms of you felt desperate and fed up and miserable, and so you just wanted to just jump into bed or whatever. But no, it's going to be, you want to jump into a great future. You really want to jump into a great future. A tranquil, joyful future. So I believe all things are possible, and the Justice card is here, which is showing me that miracles are on their way. Justice is being served. Your stress and disappointments will pass. You might have felt time was running out, but we had a number of clocks down there and they were ticking very well in the right direction. And no time is ever lost, because the right time is what is the only time that makes things work. So trust in divine timing. And Saturn, the Lord of Karma, is hard at work in the next 3 years. And he will give you what you deserve, and give your haters what they deserve. We have a few more cards for Sagittarius, please. A few more cards for Sagittarius, please. Oops. Your wishes are being fulfilled. Success is on its way. The lovers are here for you, and the Ace of Pentacles, and stability and happiness in a home that you love. That moon was very important, that strawberry moon, and the Ace of Cups is a flourishing love. So some of you might still be feeling like this. Some of you might still be feeling like this, but take that blindfold off, put those swords down, and open your heart up to a universe that really does love you, a sensitive, caring universe that really wants you to move forwards. Let me see what the top card is, the Empress. So we've got the Empress to the Emperor. So you're going to find your Emperor or Empress, and it's going to be a completely fantastic 10 of Cups relationship. So with lots of celebration. And lots of money. Oh my God, how could we have got all these cards? The Magician is here for you, and you are in your finery. Oh my God, Sagittarius, this is such a brilliant reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, share and subscribe. Please let other people know about this channel and help it grow. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your comments. You don't know how happy they make me, and I will do another reading for you, Sagittarius, in the next few days. And if you let me know what your moon and your rising signs are in the comments, I will do those readings first. Take care and have a wonderful day.